mind of what could possibly go wrong and how it could fail or how this could, you know, be the worst idea ever. But it's sometimes not so easy to think the opposite of that. And so I think that requires like some self-control and practice, really practice. So definitely control the negative thoughts and limit the negative conversations. The other thing that I would say is you want to choose and make a decision to pursue your own happiness. It's no one else's job. It's no one else's responsibility but your own. And when I say pursue your own happiness, I'll give you a few examples. So I was very gung-ho about spending my time doing something, and some of it was unproductive. It didn't make sense. You know, I needed like my girlfriends to be around. I always had to be doing something with somebody, and I got to the point where I felt like I was just wasting time, you know, wasting time on frivolous things that didn't matter to me. And so once I kind of cleared my space, cleared my mind, I started to do things that I appreciated. You know, it may be going to see some street art, going to the movies by myself, even taking myself to dinner. And I'll tell you guys this really quick story. I remember I was at dinner one time by myself, and I ran into an old friend, and I think he was like picking up some food or something. It was like a to-go order, and I was fine. Like, I had my book, I had me a glass of wine, you know. So he comes over to the table and he's like, Justina, what's up? You know, I haven't seen you in so long. I'm like, hey, how are you? He's like, I'm good, you know, just picking up some food for me and the family. I'm like, okay, good, it's good to see you. He was like, what is this? Like, are you here by yourself? I'm like, yes. Is that a crime? He's like, no, but I mean, I couldn't do that. I couldn't go out to dinner by myself. And I'm like, you know, that's on you. But I think if I had been in a place where I was trying to do something to, you know, I don't know, get myself out of a rut, maybe I would have felt a certain kind of way about it. But I was fine. Like, you know, number one, I enjoy eating. Number two, I definitely enjoy going to dinner. And number three, I've gotten to a place where I enjoy my own company. So I was fine with that. And the third thing, let me back up just a little bit, because I do want to kind of talk about that a little bit more. Pursuing your own happiness also means being mindful of what you're feeding yourself. Mindful of the type of music that you listen to. Be mindful of what you watch on television. Be mindful of, once again, the conversations that you're having, because all of that can affect your mood. I remember being in college, and college was so much fun, by the way. But me and my girlfriends would like talk about our day, and we was like, we just had a terrible day, and we sick of these people and sick of them and blah, 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 blah. So we would pile in the car, and we would turn on some of the most ratchetest, most hateful, most depressing music ever. And we would literally turn it all the way up and just ride out to it, and we would be screaming and crying and cussing people out. And I've changed my ways since then, praise God. But you know, because the music affects your mood, you know, however you're feeling. If you want to really like turn it up a notch, turn on some music that, you know, makes you feel the way that you're already feeling. I promise you, your feelings will go from 5 to 10 real quick. So you just have to be mindful of what you're feeding yourself. Okay, and finally, the third thing is be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. You're a person too. And so if the things that you're saying to and about yourself aren't things that you would say to anyone else, a loved one, a stranger, a friend, a family member, don't say it to yourself. You know, change those habits. Start telling yourself how beautiful you are, how handsome you are, you know, how much you have to offer this world, how much you have to offer someone else, how you are a wonderful parent, how, you know, whatever, how you're a healthy eater. Whatever you think, it will become. So if you're thinking negative things about yourself, you're gonna be that negative person. If you're thinking positive, happy, flourishing thoughts about yourself, even if it has not happened yet, it will. So you just have to stay on that path, on that journey of, no, I'm not going to think this. It almost came. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to change that thought process and pattern to something that is going to fulfill me. And so those are just some really quick tips to check your own happiness. And this is just, you know, some things that I've come up with too, because I've thought about it like, how do I know that I'm happy? You know, like it's not an everyday feeling, you know, like there are some things that can make me upset. There are some times that I get in a rut too, but I think the overarching theme of my life is I will do what I have to do to take responsibility for my emotions. That is no one else's responsibility. It's no one else's responsibility to make me happy. It's no one else's responsibility to control my thoughts. These are things that I've had to work on and that I continuously work on. So I just wanted to jump on here really quick and give you guys that. Please leave me your feedback and your thoughts. I will be doing a review on this oh so delicious wine very, very soon. This name is so funny though. It's called Chic Thrills. Get it? Chic Thrills. Pretty cool, right? All right, well, I love you guys, and have a great rest of the week.